Give it a second though. Just make sure. Yeah, we good. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, shit. All right. Damn,
Alright.
the chat's looking kind of tatted today. Shit.
Nigga.
All right.
Watch when they come through in the video, them shits ain't gonna, you ain't gonna see it.
You right. All right.
You gotta keep that in.
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
keep
keep
that
that
in.
in. You gotta keep
Let's
that
go ahead.
in.
Let's get this started.
Okay, let's
bro.
get it in.
All right. I'm just gonna show them anyway. All right.
You say, oh, damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. We are back with another episode of Tread Talk, man, and I am Tread, aka Tread. To my left right here, I have
JP. You already know who it is.
man. It's been actually it's like the longest we've probably gone without filming for a minute.
Yeah, it's been like what, a week?
Yeah, almost. Yeah,
a week. But y'all don't know that. But we haven't filmed in like a week.
Yeah, I think it was like a Tuesday. Yep.
Yeah, it's been like a week.
So, man, I went out of town and I was traveling to Houston for some.
Yeah, where'd you go in Texas? Yeah, where'd you go?
Greens Point, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know Houston, it's like a sub area called Greens Point. I was told on my way there they call it Guns Point, and that kind of really threw me off because I was like, yeah, y'all got me in the hood. Mind you, I'm shooting corporate videos, so I feel like the budget is kind of there, you know, to have me in a better part of the city. But yeah, from the airport, bro, like I knew it was kind of gonna be like a not a good area because we loaded up the shuttle to take us to the hotel, and like I asked the driver, like, yo, like where can we get into around here? He was like, nowhere.
Just straight up like that.
Just straight up like, yeah, don't go
Straight
outside, just Uber. I said, dang.
If the dude is picking you up, it's like, don't go outside. That's pretty bad. You
Yeah.
can't even do nothing then.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't safe, but I'm gonna say I didn't go out there to find out how safe it was or
definitely
wasn't.
can't test those waters.
But I did have some fun though.
Yeah, what'd you do? It was fun.
I went to a strip club.
How much money you throw?
0 actually.
But they let you in? They let you stay?
I paid the door fee.
How much was that?
$20.
That's not bad.
Then I bought one beer.
One beer. How much that beer run you?
$7. And I tipped her $2, so $9.
Oh, okay.
So like $29 for the night, right? All the girls kept coming up to me. And honestly, y'all, I think I'm maturing because like I just was not feeling the club. Like
lying like
no, I'm so serious, bro. Like,
well, you went to the strip club by yourself.
I always go by myself in every city. And I've had great times.
Really?
Yeah, time was had. But like in Houston, I kind of was just I walked in, I had like a little VIP area, right? I'm sitting there. And like one girl comes up to me. And my thing is like, if you're not my type, Mexican, I'm not saying like they just weren't bad. Like they were like mediocre looking girls.
They're mid. It's like you wouldn't even approach these girls just walking around.
No, I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't though.
But they had big booties, huh?
They did. But like that wasn't enough to. Yeah, it was like.
Didn't you tell me one of them had a BBL?
Yeah, one girl had a BBL. It was actually a thick Asian, right? She had fake chest, BBL, and
she ain't look good.
No, and then her attitude. Also, I think it's important in the club. If you are gonna be a stripper, your attitude is really important.
You have to sell the idea of yourself.
You're selling a fantasy. You're selling just because you look good. You walk up to me like, yeah. So, you want to dance? You want a private dance? No.
If you start rubbing up on me and talk about you look good. Just fake it. Fake it. I know you don't really want me.
She sat in my lap, and I said, no. She was like, okay, don't waste my time. Then she got up and walked away.
Well, you just wasted your own time walking up to me then.
Yeah, I didn't approach y'all.
That was a waste of your time, honestly. So
I had like a stack of ones in my pocket, and I literally just didn't throw not $1.
Damn.
I think 3 came up to me, and at that point, I kind of was like, nah. There was like 1 or 2 bad ones, but because I'm also very like picky in the club, like they made eye contact with me and this was somebody else, and then went to that person. So I was like,
God,
I was like, you know what, you chose over there. I would throw this whole stack on you. But it's cool.
It's all good. I mean, actually, we need to go to the strip club.
We should go
again.
We could definitely go.
The last time I went to the strip club, I had to share my 100. I had 100 ones, bro. I had 100 ones.
You got to split them.
I had to split that between 2 other dudes. You know how embarrassing that is? The homies don't got enough bread to throw that I got to split it with you.
Yeah, I ended up leaving y'all. I went to VIP.
He got a lap dance by 2 strippers, y'all.
I did.
I was so upset because I'm over there splitting it with 2. I gave him 10. I gave him 10. I kept 80. Right?
Yeah. Y'all made that stretch though. I looked down.
We was in there for like 2 hours. I made that stretch. Like I was throwing probably $10 each girl for real. Like, we saw like 5 dancers, and then when this one girl came on, I don't even want to give her no clout and say her name because I remember the stripper's name.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm saying Paris.
It's a stripper name.
It's a stripper. Her name was Paris. You know what I'm saying?
Name
Can I even shout out the strip club?
I don't care. It's up to you.
Little Darlings.
Yeah.
Little Darlings, all right?
Hey,
her name was Paris.
Word.
She got all my money that night. As soon as she came on, she got all my money.
Yeah, they got me at that strip club because I, like a stupid person, went to the ATM at the club. You don't ever do that. You're supposed to go before you get there.
Yeah.
And then pull one, if anything. So they all watch you at the ATM. They put it in a known location, like a public,
where everybody's watching.
So I pulled out like 300.
Yeah, see, I just put out 100, y'all. I was like,
I had my $300, my 300s, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 approached me like, hey, you trying to come to the back with us? I was like, nah, I gotta go get some change. They're like, well, with us, you don't need no change. We'll just take it all.
Yeah. Wow.
And me being me, I was like, all right. Because after a while, I just stopped caring. I go to the club, I don't care.
And you wasted those 300 that quick, huh?
I did.
How long were they dancing for? You was in there for like an hour.
It was a minute.
What you doing back there?
Anyway, so back in Houston, bro, they had these. That's the thing, though.
Wait.
No, but look, hear me out.
Yeah, we'll keep going. That's funny.
But in Houston, though, your lap dances are public.
What?
So I'm in the VIP section, right? Because it was like $10 for general and $20 for VIP. Mm-hmm. It was like you sit in the lounge. The girls really go right to the back wall. You sit in the chair.
And a bouncer's watching you, I'm guessing?
No, nobody's watching. It's just open. Like open dances. So like they're getting naked right behind you. Like literally, like I turned around, like the same girl who asked me for it, if I wanted to dance, she asked the next guy, he said yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally just turned my head like this, and I saw her getting full naked and everything. So I'm like, oh,
what?
I ain't even gotta pay. Only difference is he get to touch you. I just get to sit and watch.
You just watch. That's crazy.
And I was cool with that. Cause I was like,
you a sicko.
Like, what am I going to... No. And then, like, there wasn't one. She was bad, but like I said, she didn't choose me, so I ain't going to chase you in the club either. Mm-hmm. So I ended up walking out, ordering Uber. When I walked out the club, though, I saw...
what?
Like, 5 dudes wearing red, bro.
Oh, they was Bloods?
Yeah.
They had to be. They
were. And I was sitting there. And they looked... Most times I laughed at that stuff. I was like, nah, these guys look very legit. And I was like,
was they eyeing you?
They were, but like I had this chain on, whatever, and I had a jacket on. None of my
you were just chilling.
I was just chilling, bro. And by that time, I was like, literally, like I saw them, but I didn't make eye contact. I kind of went through my own thing because I'm like, if I'm not bothering you, y'all
shouldn't be bothering me.
Y'all shouldn't bother me. It's not like I'm eyeing all y'all as I'm walking out, giving y'all no problems.
Yeah,
y'all got it. I'm gonna go over here, wait for my Uber, and it was no problem.
Well, that's how it was. I was at In-N-Out the other day with the homie and some 2 dudes. They stuck out, obviously. Mm-hmm. 2, they the same color as us, y'all, just a little bit darker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? The same.
Like my color, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But it's like, I don't never look at you crazy because it's like, they probably look at me crazy when I walk in certain places, but it's like, they just walked in, they eyeing us down, they looking like, I'm like, yo, relax. Like, we're in In-N-Out, dog. Like, you're trying to like get me to stare back at you just for a problem? Nah, bro.
The thing is, if that's happening in Vegas, I'm laughing in your face. I don't care. But Houston, I don't know that demographic. That dynamic.
You're not from out there, so it's like, why would you cause problems in a territory you're not familiar with?
I've already been warned about this territory. You know what I'm saying? More importantly.
Already.
So it's like, again, I ain't got nothing on me.
Mm-hmm.
I left all my stuff at home. I'm definitely like, I'm not scared, but like, be realistic. 5v1, well, why would
they ain't fighting you.
Yeah, exactly.
They not fighting you. They gonna shoot you. They gonna shoot. One of them gonna shoot you.
Put y'all pride to the side, y'all. Y'all gotta put y'all pride to the side and choose life.
Just leave some people alone.
Choose life.
Hey man, all I wanted was a burger. All I wanted was a burger.
Like, I came up here for some beer and some wings. I didn't even get the wings. Just got the beer.
Just got the beer. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to go back home, trying to eat my burger, or trying to go back to the hotel and just chill. Like, I don't want no problems.
The hotel was like a 4-minute Uber ride.
Yeah, so it wasn't even that bad. Yeah, but it's like anything can happen in the span of 10 minutes that you're waiting for your Uber.
It was like less than a mile, like 0.7. No, like the...
So you could have walked there, but I know you was going to take that chance.
From hotel to the club, I was not walking there. I was just like, it's 0.7 mile. I paid. I mean, they paid for the Uber. I don't care. So
I would have put on some running shoes and started running.
Yeah. I didn't even care though. So that was my experience. I was just like, I'd rather
Would you go back to that place?
Probably not. I'm not gonna lie. It was a full nude thing, but it just was like,
No, I'm talking about to Greenspoint.
oh heck no. No, I wouldn't.
Well, let's not talk bad about Greenspoint because what if we
I don't
have
care
to go?
about Greenspoint. I ain't going. Hey,
what if we have to go? They were like, don't
just like
come
we
out
do in
here.
LA. I'm saying we see a different area. If we gotta go down there, we'll just drive down.
I ain't gotta check in with nobody. I don't know none of y'all. I don't need to check in. I'm good. I'm good.
Going. But how was your weekend though? That's enough of my weekend.
My weekend was good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really do much. All I had to do was focus on school. Did I even do anything? Nothing for real. Just chill with the homies.
Mm-hmm.
Did nothing. Drank some beer. Got a little beer drunk.
Okay.
And then I ain't even gonna say what I did this weekend, but I had a good time.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
it was good.
I would say though, it's been a crazy week. We're not really. This is probably like the most political episode we do, but
this is about as political as we'll get. That's the only thing we're gonna talk about. So be prepared.
Yeah, I did fly back, and there was that TSA stuff happening, and they had ICE at the airport.
Yeah, tell them the story about when you was leaving Houston.
Yeah, I'm leaving Houston, y'all, and mind you, we knew like, okay, maybe we should plan earlier because we weren't sure. I think I don't know, cause I don't care about politics, but something got signed, a couple days, like a day or two prior.
Yeah.
To make sure TSA agents get paid, so the line time got cut down. First it was like 3 hours, then it went to like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool. We get to the front. ICE is working to where they scan your IDs.
The would you say kiosk?
Yeah, before you
walk through to put your bags through and stuff. Yeah.
So they right there scanning, and like the lady, I give her my ID. They take the picture of me, you know what I'm saying? She's holding my ID, looking at the picture, holding my ID. Like a minute goes by, I don't see no green check mark. Usually it's like a green check mark or something saying like, you're verified, you're good. She's looking at me. She's like, where were you born? Yeah, I'm born and raised in Vegas. I'm like, Las Vegas? Are you sure? Now I'm thinking like, am I born and raised in Vegas? Like
she had you questioning it. See, but they're good at that though. They're good at that though.
I'm about to call my mom, see like
hey, you lied to me about something?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm over here nervous. Like they about to deport me back to Ghana, Ethiopia, somewhere I don't even know where I belong.
He was like, man, I'm not even from those places.
No, not. But I've heard I've got Ethiopian before.
Really?
Like somebody said, like I look half Ethiopian and half like black.
I wouldn't know. I don't know what you would be. You don't even know?
No, I think my family comes from like Nigeria or something. Like the roots. But,
yeah.
That don't matter. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you don't know, it's kind of like, well.
Yeah, everybody I know is black.
And you really don't know?
No, there was like my parents have did blood tests like on themselves, and they came from Nigerian roots. So it's okay. So obviously I do too, but we don't have nobody in our family that's like, oh, they're Nigerian. It's like that's back in the slave. Yeah.
So so far down the line, y'all don't even remember, huh?
Yeah, no. So, anyways, yeah, y'all. So I was questioning. Then she let me through. Went through TSA. They checked my bags. It was simple. From there, it was pretty cool. Cool little fight. I went to the United Club. Drank so much.
Hey, them lounges, y'all, come in handy.
Man.
I talked about it on the last podcast, but before I went on my Asia trip. Man, I got so drunk before I got on that plane. Got so drunk.
Me
and,
too.
they usually tell you don't get too drunk because they won't let you on the plane. I don't give a damn.
No word.
You will not know I'm drunk. As long as I can walk onto the plane with no problems, I'm good. Just leave me be.
I was so drunk, I fell asleep before we took off.
Oh, you don't do that sober?
No.
I fall asleep before we take off sober.
No, I don't do that sober. I'm actually very nervous at planes.
Really?
Yeah. So like
I'm only nervous on liftoff. So if I'm awake during the liftoff, I hate when I feel the plane leaving the ground. That's the only thing I hate.
Yeah, it was like a 3-hour flight. I think I slept all the way up until it was like 5 minutes before we landed.
Hey, that's a good sleep, huh?
Yeah, I had movies ready and everything. I fell asleep, bro.
You can't complain about it.
But speaking of all these politics though, DRUSKI, man.
Oh boy, did he rattle some feathers?
He did.
Because I didn't even know about it. Because people were just talking about it. They were like, "Oh, don't be upset when somebody else makes a joke," and they were talking about DRUSKI. I think at the end of the day, it's all comedy. I'm sorry, I couldn't even say that on camera
No,
that
you
I just
can't.
saw this post. I can't
No,
say
you
that.
can't, you can't
But
do that.
yo, that made me laugh a little bit.
Word.
I think it's comedy at the end of the day. Mind you, he did not say this person's name.
Nope. It's all parody content.
It's all parody content. He did not
Which
really.
is not illegal.
He did not degrade your character. Like he
Defame
didn't really.
you,
He didn't do nothing crazy. He just literally made a funny joke of how you look. That's literally, how most people do it.
And she said,
and let's not even talk about, what I'm saying, whiteface and blackface. Comedians have been doing that for a long time. White comedians have been doing blackface for the longest. Let's talk about Robert Downey Jr. doing blackface, but obviously it was for a movie. We don't care about that. Dan Aykroyd in Trading Places, he did blackface.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think who has done blackface.
Robin Williams, no.
Robin Williams?
I think so.
Did he do blackface?
Maybe. I don't want to say that.
Well, we can look it up, but I
think he was on that list.
But a lot of people have done whiteface, like Dave Chappelle. It's like
Wayne's brothers.
The Wayne's brothers, the white chicks thing. That's whiteface. Like it's all comedy at the end of the day. It's all harmless. It's not like we're we're bashing y'all or like, what I'm saying? It's not, it's comedy. Like they're not trying to bash you. It's literally just for comedic relief.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if has some ill intent by it, we didn't see that. But
no, I think it was all out of comedy and, like, trust me. And with that person, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it could have went way more left.
It could have went way worse. It could have went way worse. So I think she kind of got it easy.
Yeah.
Because if it was Dave Chappelle, oh boy, in his prime, he would have let you have it. I promise you. I promise you he would have let her have it.
And to send him a cease and desist over that, bro, I feel like
you're just doing too much.
Doing way too much. I don't know. I don't think you for what? Like, and that's the thing is like if you go to court with that, you have to admit to the court that everything in that video he's saying about me
is true.
It's true. You want that type of representation of yourself?
It's like you should just let it slide. Honestly, like
I would, or just
you should have expected that when you're doing all the theatricals, walking out with fireworks, and I'm not even gonna say what she said, but it's like you're just saying ignorant comments, like why would somebody not make fun of you? Exactly. You're making ignorant statements and you're doing ignorant things. Like, mind you, like we didn't even know who you were until a specific somebody made you their wife.
Exactly.
So let's be real here.
Do you feel like Drewski pushes the limit too much?
No.
Okay.
I feel like there's way worse he could be saying.
I agree. Because he just got over that whole pastor mega church stuff.
Yeah, but that was true. Yeah. I feel like, it's not like he's just making stuff up. These dudes are already doing it. And some people already see it as like, well, why does a pastor have a Bentley?
Yeah.
True. Why does a pastor have a Bentlly?
Why is my pastor on the Chris Brown flying mechanisms?
Yes. Like why is my pastor have more money than I do?
My pastor think he's Breezy Bowl every Sunday.
Literally, man. Like, yo, I'm just so confused. It's like he's not pushing the limit, but I feel like he's in a way calling people out. But it's coming off as comedy. It's like if you don't like it, well, maybe he is right what he's saying about you. If you're gonna get mad about it.
Agreed.
Like if people get mad at us, what we say on this podcast, we're talking about you. Then if you get mad at it, you shouldn't be getting mad at it because we're not deliberately attacking you. But it's like,
speaking of that,
what did we already talk about this?
No,
we didn't actually. Yeah,
this happened while I was out of town.
Yeah,
but go ahead and say what happened with you.
So recently, I was texting this girl that goes to my school. I'm not even gonna say what she does, what her name is, because that would just give it all away and give her some publicity.
It's not needed.
Huh?
It's not needed.
It's not needed. She basically called me and my co-host here, more so me, a misogynist. She said the stuff we say about women are gross. Mind you, we didn't say women need to get back in the kitchen. Women need to shut up. Women are this. Women are that. We just said some women do this.
We gave our personal examples.
Gave our personal experiences. We're not saying all women act like this. So let's really get it straight here. No. So she was upset. I was basically talking about her. Mm-hmm. Like when we say, I hate when some girls ask for Nobu on the first day or ask for an expensive date. Like, what are you offering? What are you bringing to the table?
I said we're not gonna feed y'all.
I ain't say we was gonna feed y'all, but like you don't need STK on the first date. Like you're not my girl. What else did we say there? Like some women do.
The iPad thing.
The iPad thing, you know. Hey,
Don't trust a girl with her iPad.
don't trust a girl with an iPad. Yes, we talk about our sex experiences with
Yeah.
girls, but we're not bashing women at all.
It's
Like,
always respectful, man.
it's not even disrespectful in the slightest, because guess what? Women are probably saying the same thing about us. Like,
Yeah.
oh, dudes ain't nothing. Dudes ain't this. Yo, a dude got to do this for me.
You
A
better
dude got to
give me
do that for me.
a full round every night. You know, I'm not.
No, I'm
You got
not.
straight mediocre. Okay?
Like,
But-
listen. I feel like it was just she felt some type of way that basically
Yeah.
we were probably talking about her, and she probably lives her life like that.
And I feel like for her to call you out on it,
Mind you,
could
I
also
had
say-
texted her. I was trying to get at her, and then
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, I just looked at your podcast. No, I'm not interested. The way you talk about women is gross." I was like, "Don't get me wrong. I can agree with her. Some of the things we say are out of pocket, but it's like we do not bash y'all at all. Like,
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Say, hey, he probably ain't said nothing crazy. Now me,
no, we
bite
definitely have both said something crazy.
Okay.
Like, there's no. I'm not gonna just put that all on you. We've definitely said some crazy things, but we're not bashing y'all in the slightest.
No, it's always respect, and like even
And
the
we don't
comments,
even say names. Like, you
No.
don't know who I'm talking about
You don't
unless
know when
I've
it
told you
happened.
personally.
You don't know when it happened either. It could be something that happened last week or a year ago.
You don't know.
You
This
don't
could
know.
have happened 2 years ago. My mindset
Yeah.
has completely changed. But what I told her, I was like, well, I didn't even really need to defend myself. But I was like, what I say on the internet does not mean how I would treat you in person.
That's the thing though, like every girl we've ever dealt with, it's always respectful. It's always like,
Yeah.
even in the comment section, y'all, on the past couple clips,
Hey, in the
we
past
def-
couple
we
clips,
defend
some of y'all been saying the wildest things,
Wildest
right?
stuff.
The wildest thing. But
men too.
Some dude said, "Oh, this is why women get beat up." We said nothing about domestic
No,
violence.
we don't
sir.
believe in that
We
at
don't
all.
even like.
No,
We don't condone that. Like,
yeah, and like they was calling the girls out, and it was like we really decided like, okay, we're not gonna like these comments. We're not gonna reply to certain comments because of the fact that our views on women
yeah,
are respectful. But some of y'all be tripping sometimes. But we're not
Yeah.
saying y'all deserve less than or like y'all,
yeah. I was about to say, like, definitely you deserve, but like, don't think you're above the program, shorty. Like,
Yeah.
remember, you want a man to take care of you, so don't think you're so important. Like, trust me, I want a girl, but I can't think I'm more important than the girl, because
Word.
who doesn't want to be loved? But it's
Word.
like, don't think you're so important that you
Right.
deserve all these things. You gotta have to work for them. Like, I have to work for some things. Like,
Agreed.
for me to marry a girl, I'm gonna have to work for that.
Agreed. Same.
So the fact that she called me a misogynist, though, I was like, well, she's just upset. I feel like she just watched maybe too many red pill podcasts.
Yeah.
And that's probably thought the type of, she said, in the span of 3 minutes, I stalked your podcast and I know what type of person you are. I was like, shorty, some of our clips are dang near 2 minutes. So you telling me you watch one clip and a half maybe, and you were like, yeah, I don't like this dude.
And at that time, she probably watched the clips where we actually had a girl on the podcast. At that time, I think.
I think we did though,
Yeah.
but it's like you didn't. And I told her, I was like, "Yo, send me what podcast you talking about. Send me what clip you're talking about." She never sent it, and I was like, "What exactly did I say?" She never really said what I said, so it was obviously something touched the nerve that you were like, "Ah."
And my biggest thing too, like I tell anybody, right, who I know I said this like off camera, but I really believe it. Like, if you are gonna critique us on the podcast, watch the full videos.
Please watch the full video.
Don't watch the clips. Watch
some
the
of
full
the
video.
clips are out of context. Don't get me wrong; they are funny, but some of them are out of context.
Yeah, it's out of context if you don't know us, our personality. But if you actually watch the podcast, if you watch the full podcast and you give me notes on certain time stamps and stuff like that, I can really, I can value your opinion and I will take it
Absolutely.
seriously. But if you're like, oh, I saw a clip where you said you won't take a girl out to eat. I didn't say that. I said I won't take her out to eat this place on the first date.
Yes.
So-
Like it did, all of that was out of context, and she probably never even watched the full video. So
That's
I
what
was
I'm
just
saying.
kind of confused. And we asked our homegirls, like, "Are we misogynist?" They be like, "No, y'all are not misogynistic." So like, even the homegirls are saying some of the stuff you guys say are funny. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, girls are not gonna like. Some people would be like, "Oh, we don't agree with what you said about that," but you're not coming off as misogynistic. Like,
no.
that's not misogynistic. Sorry, I kind of mispronounced the word, but yeah, it sounded slow right there.
But while we still on this topic of social stuff, I do want to get into Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey, yes.
Man.
The Bulls. He played for the Bulls, right?
Played for the Bulls. He said some crazy things. He said some. See, it's a lot of different sides to this, right? I'm not gonna get too political and stuff, but
So what he said. So I'm looking at an article. Fox News posted this. I don't know if Fox is pro Republican or pro Democratic.
whatever.
I don't know. I don't really care. But this is a very credible news source. He says It says Bulls waive Jaden Ivey after he calls NBA's Pride Month celebration unrighteousness. How do you feel about that?
All right, I'm gonna say this with a grain of salt. Not get this out of context.
Don't say nothing crazy.
I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. I'm not. But in a way, okay.
Okay, so you can say in a way, maybe for his religious beliefs.
For religious beliefs, yes, I righteous for his religion and his beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, you want to speak your mind, you're entitled to that. But like I tell anybody though, right? And here's me playing both sides. Yes, you have freedom of speech, but when you work for a private company like the NBA,
it's not a. Is it a private company?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
They can limit what you say. You can get fired for what you say. You can't pull
you
a public.
Get fired, fined, anything. Like
so so you don't have that same
NBA
freedom.
players can't even curse. Yeah, right? They can't even curse on the court. They get fined for that.
They're
so
held
like,
to a certain standard of what they say because they represent the brand.
Because it's professional at the end. It's literally you're a professional athlete. Like it's not just some cakewalk walk in the park. Like you know they probably work. Actually, college players can't even curse for real. No, coaches don't allow that.
And it's like they don't. That's why you have to be PR trained on the way way you do your interviews. You can't be flipping off the media reporters.
You can't be cussing all the time, saying the N word or just being downright ignorant. Like because so many people look up to you. You don't know some kid in Alaska is looking up to you, dude, and you don't even know it. Like that's how much like influence basketball players have. Like somebody's looking up to them. Like even the bench player that barely gets playing time, somebody's like, oh, this is like my cousin, or like you don't know. That's somebody's family member. Some kid is looking up to you, whatever.
And I thought Jaden Ivey, I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, he has a chance of coming back. Like he can come back from this. But no, because somebody did bring up a valid point. NBA players. There's been players who've had sexual scandals, players who had domestic violence cases.
Yeah. And they still come back.
They still come back, right? So he said something about that community, and he's automatically blacked out.
In a way, yes, because that's it's not fair. Don't give it. It's okay. I'm not gonna say it's not fair because some like players do get domestic violence cases. Like name me a player that had a domestic violence case.
Miles Bridges.
Did he? I thought he got proven innocent.
I don't think so.
Was it on a woman?
It was on a woman. His girlfriend, I believe.
He was out for like a while, right?
He was out for a while. He had a long time. John Morant had the whole gun thing. He didn't even shoot nobody.
He pistol whipped the kid, right? Or he punched the kid. He beat up a kid allegedly.
But even before that, he was already out because of just having a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, at the club. That was his first offense. He was already sitting down. You have Kobe Bryant had a whole scandal.
Yeah, that was a big thing when that Kobe thing happened. That was a big thing.
You got Ron Artest, World Peace, fighting fans. You know what I'm saying? He came back.
The Malice in the Palace.
Malice in the Palace, and they all came back from that. A
lot of them came back from that. Like
he's over here punching fans. NBA got lawsuits. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
So when you say like what you come back from, you talk about that community. Mm-hmm. You've had what's his name? Just had a drug.
Paul George?
Yeah, he has the whole drug thing. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's
drugs. It's anti-drug policy for the NBA. But it's like...
So it's like, come on, man. Like
I feel like...
That's a lot of power. That's all I'm saying.
But he came public with it. If Miles Bridges was on camera beating up a girl, he'd be done for it.
John Morant was on camera with the gun. I mean, guns are legal. I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm not saying I think...
He was on camera flashing the gun, right?
Yeah, in the club, which...
that's different. He didn't shoot nobody, but it's like you got to hold yourself to a certain standard. But Jaden Ivey was on live, talking talking mess about this certain community of people.
He didn't even, but I don't think what he said was overly disrespectful. He didn't call them the F word. He wasn't referring to them in like a negative connotation. He just said, "I don't agree with this for my religious beliefs." Yada yada. Right now. Maybe a fine, maybe a suspension, maybe, if they would need to, that's just for them to handle things internally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to throw away his whole career off of, that's like when they try to cancel the baby.
They did actually, though. They did.
I still listen to him.
Yeah, no, the baby makes amazing music. Me being from North Carolina, of course I'm going to support the baby. Like, we don't really have a lot of artists coming out of North Carolina that are actually good, right?
Yeah.
Only thing we got is, for a while, we had J. Cole, Stunnerful Vegas, and the baby. Mm-hmm. That's really all we had for real. I don't know. I guess Tusi. I don't know if he's actually from North Carolina, but before I looked up, he is from North Carolina. But I don't listen to that dude. But what was the
back
point?
To Jaden Ivey, and then the whole cancellation thing. Like
the cancellation thing. Well, yeah. So it was on the topic of cancellation. It's hard to cancel somebody if they already have a strong fan base. But Jaden Ivey who is he?
Yeah, but uh, I don't think. Now, maybe here's what I do think about Jaden Ivey though, and being as PC as possible.
Mm.
But I think, like I said, I thought he was good. I was like, he can come back from this, you know. Until he said he brought Steph Curry into it. That's
Okay,
that's
what
what he
said
messed
about.
up.
Listen.
I said, yo,
Listen.
you
I don't
ain't coming back
care.
from
I don't
that.
care what your religion is. Honestly, if you're happy, be happy. I don't care if you're an atheist, Buddhist,
Yeah.
Muslim. I ain't gonna say Satanist.
No,
I ain't gonna say
atheist,
that. But
Catholic, Christian, Baptist,
Christian, Presbyterian. I don't care what you are,
vegetarian.
dude. Just if we can live peacefully, no problems. Like
Word.
we're good, man. Like I don't care what you believe in. Like,
But he brought Steph Curry into that, and I said, yeah, you are done in the NBA because that's like attacking Steph, LeBron.
You're attacking Steph Curry, one of the biggest stars we have in the NBA. What did he say?
Basically that Steph Curry doesn't believe in religion like he says he does, which I don't remember Steph Curry ever really.
I don't remember Steph Curry coming out and saying, "Oh, I'm heavy into God," or I'm
he
a
praises
Christian.
God. He thanks God for all his
A
accomplishments.
lot of NBA players, I thank God for my accomplishments, but they're not coming out with specifically and saying what religion they are.
I'm a hard Christian man. They're not doing that. So he's like, Steph.
Some of them probably went to church when they were kids, but people grow out of that. Like he got more responsibilities, and not to say there's more responsibilities than going to church, but he's got a lot going on. He probably does not have time for it.
And the thing is, if he does go to church, we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't care.
We don't care for real. We don't.
He might go to church, virtually or something every Sunday.
Yeah,
we don't know.
But at the end of the day, we don't care. We're not there to watch him for his.
Go to church. He might. We're
not there to watch him for his religious beliefs. We're there to watch him to play basketball.
Exactly. So I feel like to just throw a random shot at Steph Curry, and he was like, yeah, all the rings that LeBron has, Jordan has, Steph Curry has, it's not gonna matter in heaven. Granted, yes, on which
yes, I get what you're saying, but it's like, bro, we're talking about basketball. It does not matter.
Yeah,
it does not matter.
I feel like at this point, I think he resembles like Antonio Brown. Like, are you going through a CTE phase?
Was he injured?
I don't know.
Okay, so
but it's like you going through a mental phase.
It sucks to see when professional athletes start losing their mind and they start going crazy because it's like, dude, what happened? You used to be a star, or like you could have been a star.
He paid $32 million, bro.
Oh, him?
Yes.
$32 million?
Yes.
What's he average to be getting $32 million?
That's his contract, I believe. $32 million.
Stats.
Like, what are you doing? I don't know. If it was me,
what's his average?
His contract was for
points per game.
Bro, yeah, he tripping. Yeah, he tripping. He had a 4-year, $32 million deal.
How much did you just say?
32.9 for 4 years.
And this dude, $32 million for 9 years?
For 4 years. 32.9. Like, it's like basically $33 million for 4 years. So you're making like 8 million a year.
Bro, what?
Yeah. Averaging 8 points.
So you average on the Bulls 11. Well, he just started. No, I don't think he just started. As of March 31st, 2026, Ivey has a career average of 14.8 through 15.3 points a game.
Yeah. He got traded from the Pistons to the Bulls.
Yeah.
So
the 2025, 2026 season, he has 8 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game.
And that's crazy.
That's terrible, dude. But you getting paid all that money, bro. Just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut, dude.
And I get it. Like,
we not here to watch you talk about religion. We're here to watch you play basketball. Kids are here to watch you play basketball.
That's a fact. I mean, bro, like,
we do not care. But granted, what he said about that community, you can't be bashing people's choices, bro. Like that's already caused problems for you. You gonna walk outside one day, somebody gonna sneak you for no reason. It'll be for a reason.
I saw one comment. It was like, bro, it's not a Pride Month. You just got gay people in your mind for no reason. On a Monday. Like, a random Monday, you just want to go live talking about that community.
That's also the problem. It's like, why are you talking about that? Nobody asked you, dude. Like, that's not relevant right now.
And if y'all knew,
wait, when is that month?
I think it's June.
Is it?
I think it's June.
So it's coming up soon.
I could be wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So why are we talking about this so early, bro?
That's what I'm saying. But
I feel like he's just going crazy. I feel like, or maybe he is.
Yeah. And trust me, bro. Everybody got their beliefs. I got beliefs. JP got beliefs. Everybody got their own beliefs.
Everybody got their own beliefs on different topics, different scenarios, different. Like everybody has their opinion, but I do not care.
When you are a figure, bro, not saying you have to keep your mouth closed and not say what you believe in, but at the same time, bro, just
he does though. He's an athlete.
You do, but
Like that's why not rappers. That's why athletes don't really speak on politics because that'll definitely cause them problems.
I'm afraid to speak on politics.
We already said we're not gonna speak on politics on here, even though we did kind of talk about it earlier. But like, we're not gonna get too political on here because it's just we'll talk about that in private. That's my personal beliefs or whatever I believe in. But I'm not even that deep into politics. But athletes are not getting paid to talk about politics. We don't actually care. But guess what? If they were to speak on politics, guess what? Your favorite. So let's say somebody's a certain supporter of somebody, and their favorite player is LeBron, and LeBron's like, I don't like that person. I don't believe what they stand in. Guess what they gonna do? Oh, I don't like LeBron no more. He don't like this person. Like, it's so quick, just like that, for people to be like, oh, me and him don't have the same beliefs. I don't like you no more. That's why they keep it. But honestly, they don't care because they don't know who that is. They're making millions of dollars, but it's like even then they're supposed to stay out of that. They don't care. They're just there to play basketball.
Facts. I think so. Well, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Before we wrap this up for this episode.
Okay.
And I'll answer it too. But what will a girl have to do to make you be like, okay, I'm ready for another relationship?
Ooh, damn! When did you think of this?
That's on the fly, bro. That's on the fly.
Jesus Christ!
I what would make her stand out? How's she coming?
I would say emotional maturity. You should be able to talk about your problems. I don't like the silent treatment. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with a silent treatment, but if you're just gonna give me the silent treatment, push past it, and just shovel it deep inside, that already shows your maturity. You're gonna blow up on me later. For me to get back into a relationship, though, I feel like it would just have to be the things that my previous relationships didn't do, like, or that did, but they know how to work around it. Like the arguing, the causing problems for no reason, not making me feel like I gotta worry about you doing me wrong. Like, should be able to be secure in my own relationship. So that's why I'm kind of.
You don't know that off rip. So what would a girl who's interested in you have to do? Like, she gotta buy you something. She gotta give you more time out of her life. Like, what steps would she have to take to let you know that she's serious for you?
You got to show that early on. Like, if you're really serious about me, I shouldn't have to worry about you talking about other guys, being with other guys. Like, if you say what you say you're doing, like, let's say, for instance, girl says, all I do is work, all I do is school. You better be doing that. Because if I find out that I was not, well, I'll ask a girl straight up, how many options you got? Because I'll be honest with you. I'll be like, I went on a date this previous month. I went on a date last week. I'm just testing the waters here. Like, you don't need to lie. But at the end of the day, girls are always going to lie. But it's like, you got to just show me that, it's not even that. It's just like, you got to show me that you like me. That's really it. But don't switch up in the coming years or the coming months. Like, you got to stay consistent. You got to really sit down with yourself and be like, can I really see myself with this person? Not what you see off rip. It's like, can I really see myself with you? Because that's what I've done with every girl.
That part.
I look down. Well, now that I'm getting older, I really look at you. I'll be like, could I actually see myself with you?
Yeah.
It just.
I think for me.
What about you, though?
I think that if you're a girl in my life, and you want me to know that you're serious for me, because we come on misogynistic stuff. Hold on, wait a minute,
bro. No. If you say something misogynistic,
no, I'm not though. But like, okay,
she got to eat it.
No, not even that. Like, bro, like, how can you complete me as my partner? As like, because I feel like this is no red pill. I feel like, in a way, I think both of us are high value men, where we would go, no matter the money or whatever, like, we will go
those lengths for
our women. Exactly.
Yeah,
you know
course.
What I'm saying? So like, whatever girl's gonna get us, they're gonna like date us, is gonna get like a full package man the best way we can. And as time goes on, obviously we grow as men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so like, how can you help complete me? Because I know I'm gonna try my best of my abilities to help complete you as my partner. So it's kind of like,
are you gonna go to the same deep waters that I go through to make you happy? Yeah. You know what? I respect that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's basically, you kind of said it for me because I didn't really know how to form it. But
so that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, now for example, here's my weaknesses as a man. I'm gonna be real, not misogynistic, not saying, oh, we gotta do it, but like, I don't like to cook. I really don't.
You don't cook?
I can cook for myself, but like if I'm busy doing all of this stuff I'm doing, and you're my partner, and like, you
What
work,
if your girl work though?
she can work.
But she gotta cook.
I'll buy groceries. Hey! I'm just saying. I don't want y'all coming at me. But
That
I'm
gotta be
just,
the thumbnail.
Hey.
That gotta be the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'll buy the groceries.
I can give you some lessons.
I can cook. Wait, don't pause.
No, not you.
Oh,
no, I'm talking about the girl.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what's up with you? Ain't nobody talking about you. I'm talking about the girl.
My fault.
Okay.
Oh, anyways.
To reword that, Shorty, if you need some lessons, I got you.
But no, so like okay. So yeah, you got I like if you cook. If you don't, I will still buy food. Like I'm not opposed to eating out, and I'll pay for it, no problem.
Yeah.
But then also like, how do you support me on the other avenues of what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna just support, the podcast room, let's say, for example. Oh, I see this water bottle. Let me just straighten up in here, cause I know like when they get in here, like
just little things.
You know what I'm saying? Are you really investing into what I'm doing? Because I'm gonna be investing in what you're doing as well. I'm gonna support you, but like, are you supporting me? Especially if I care about the podcast or filming. Like, are you making sure my battery's on the charger? Like little things like that.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, that's a partner. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like some girls just want it to come easy. Some girls. I ain't a misogynist, dog. No. I said some girls.
Yeah, some girls. And it's like, you want to join my lifestyle because you
seem convenient at the time.
It's convenient. You get what you want. But then when you're laying around here doing nothing, not saying all girls, but most, is expectation of I'm going to handle everything while you sit around and
do nothing.
Get some princess treatment.
No.
Not saying you don't deserve that as my girl. I'm going to spoil my girl all the time. But I feel like it got to be give and take. I'll give you princess treatment if you treat me like a king. King, queen, honestly, treatment, queen treatment.
I like independent women. I'm going to be honest.
I do too.
I don't like women that think it.
That's one of my requirements too. You gotta have a job.
Yeah, of course. But it's like, I like girls that are really working towards something, because trust me, I'd have been in a relationship. They're working, but it's like they're content in where they're at the moment. And I'll be like, yo, you could be doing so much more with yourself.
Agreed.
I don't want to. It's like, well, damn, like, what do you really do? You don't inspire me then.
Yeah, no. I want a girl also, like
to inspire you. Not because we got to be our own inspiration. We gotta work for what we want.
Inspiration, but it's like, if I'm passionate about something, I want you passionate about what you're about.
Yeah,
I want you want to help me out with what I'm passionate about. I can help you out the best way I can with what you got going on.
Yeah,
I say like we should both be building up our own empires.
Yeah,
and then we gonna be somewhere in the middle, and we gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. I definitely agree.
But like I said, just because you have a job doesn't mean you have drive.
That part.
I feel like some people after they graduate, also me, I date kind of in like what I'm doing. So girls in college, I definitely talked to a girl that was in college. Like I would hope so. Like, but most of these people are not going to do anything after they graduate college, and it sucks. That's the reality. Some of these girls are going to get their degree. They'll be like, well, I don't know what I want to do still. Like, try to do something.
I talked to a girl once, and she turned me off so fast, only because I said, what do you aspire to do? She said, I want to be a housewife. And she was so serious.
Who was that? I feel like somebody we know said that.
Were you there?
I feel like I was
there.
I've heard that many times though.
I know where I was. You weren't there.
Okay, but I've heard that a lot.
And
okay. We'll talk about it off camera. But I did meet this girl. She was like, I was like, oh, what do you want to do? Oh, I want to be a housewife. I was like, so you don't want to do anything else with your life besides sit in the house and wait for your man to come home? Yeah.
And her logic was like, yeah, I want a rich man who's gonna, like the girl I was talking to. Mind you, I met her that day. Just didn't talk to her again. But she was like, yeah, I want my man to work. I want to come home. I mean, I'll be at home. I want him to like, take care of everything. And I was like, so then what you got?
So what was the point of you being at home?
She was like, I wouldn't want kids because it'll mess up my body. But if we did have kids, then he has to hire a nanny because I'm not watching them.
So what are you doing?
And I'm not cooking. She's like, I don't cook. I don't clean. My man better be rich enough to hire a maid and hire a nanny. So I'm like,
so you just want to be a lazy hoe?
I'm like, well, yeah, that's how I felt. I was like,
that's basic. See,
and she's like, oh, and I'm not giving it up.
See, and that's
You're not giving it up.
Hey, we not trying to be Kevin Samuels or nothing.
But what man is that?
Yeah, what man in the world exists like that? Pushovers maybe, but
hey,
no man exists like that.
I am not above lying for the pussy, but God, I was not about to go through that battle.
Listen.
I ain't gonna lie.
It came to a point in time where so both my grandparents worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both in the military, and then they worked after that, right?
Yeah.
For a while, my grandmother retired before my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? My grandmother wasn't lazy. She worked.
Word.
She worked hard for her retirement.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But my grandfather kept working. It's a compromise at the end of the day.
It's a compromise.
If you was just lazy all your life, you really don't deserve anything. Like if you just chose to be lazy, but if you work towards to be lazy, being AKA retired.
Yeah.
Like my parents, I'm saying my parents can retire right now and get. What are you gonna do? Call them lazy?
No.
They can be lazy after they done worked hard all their lives. Like they work for that. They work to be lazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. But
I just feel like, some girls, I gotta really hit it.
I don't want to offend the whole community of women.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want to offend all y'all, but like some of y'all really just have no goals or aspiration, but you want your man to do everything.
And for the
you.
ones who are out there grinding, out there doing it, hey, salute to y'all. I love independent women. I believe y'all could do, if anything, if more, if not, yeah, you all can do what I can, and if not more, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. I feel like I've always joked around with a couple of my exes, like, I want y'all to be more successful than me. I have no pride in that. I'll be the greatest house husband ever. Shoot.
But at the end of the day, I'll be a house husband, but I guess I still got my own thing going on.
I'm still gonna hustle for sure.
I still got my own thing going on.
If my girl got rich and famous before I did, trust and believe, I would be the best support system there could be.
I'm sorry. Because girls will just throw that back in your face. I do everything around here. I pay all the bills.
Guess what? I'll marry you, then you leave me. I'm taking half of your stuff just like they would do to us.
Hey, yeah, I would do that. I'm taking half of everything you got.
Hey, bro. So, I don't know. But I'm joking, y'all. Not really, but kind of. Don't take this stuff
Maybe
serious.
like 10%. I'm joking.
Yeah, 10% is a joke, 9% is facts. Because
they're going to...
Hey, look, man.
But, hey,
respect.
I think that wraps up this podcast today.
That's wrap up this podcast. I think that's a good podcast, and
we got some guests coming in for y'all this upcoming 2 weeks. We're supposed to have one today, but
things happen.
That video will drop when? Saturday, Sunday?
Maybe Monday.
Okay, so y'all probably will expect. So y'all expect this video tomorrow,
and then,
and then we're filming again
right after.
So y'all get this one on.
The next one will be on Friday,
and then y'all get one on Monday. So and then for that, y'all will have nothing but guests for the next 2 weeks.
And then the guests we have on Sunday, I'm excited.
So I'm gonna say it right now. We have an R&B artist coming on. We have a baseball player coming on.
Yeah.
And who else? We have another podcaster coming on.
Another podcast coming on.
We have a lot of.
For her to come on.
We have another star coming on. We're still in the works with that, but I'm not going to even say what she does or who she is because that's not going through right now. But
it's going through slowly.
It's going through slowly, but it'll definitely,
check on that right now too.
Yeah, check on that. But yeah, just know we got a lot of special guests coming on for y'all. It's going to be special. We're going to turn up. You got anything else you want to say?
All right, y'all. Show love on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are now. Oh, I forgot to tell you that too. We're now on iHeart Podcast as well.
Really,
yeah.
When did you do that?
Well, I was in Houston. I had a lot of free time. All the sponsors, respond back to our emails, please.
Please do. Like we have the.
We got it. Yeah, man. YouTube, y'all going crazy on the subs. Sub counts going up. I appreciate the views. Have been doing really good. Actually,
very
much
good.
love to y'all for that. The clips are going crazy like always. And watch yourself in those comments though. We're not going to disrespect nobody or no
we're
woman.
not disrespecting nobody. Like watch out for what y'all say on the comments. But we can't stop y'all.
We're not going to stop y'all. We're not going to like it though.
Just know we're not going to support what you say.
We might respond. I might respond or he might respond, but hey, chill.
Yeah,
but,
chill out a little bit, please.
Hey, but we appreciate y'all for showing love anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without further ado, peace.